Natalie here today for a cherry on top, and I'm going to make a winter layout. I'm using this Carta Bella Snow Much Fun collection, and so I'm just going through the pages here. Super cute pages, and I have already cut some snowflakes from my Cricut out of that snowflake paper, and I only cut a partial snowflake there because I'm going to let it run off the page, as you can see. And so I'm kind of showing you how I want the page to look, and then I'm going to go off screen and I'm going to sew down these snowflakes here. So I've done that. It was very tedious and then the circle is a little messy, but that's cool. It's kind of how I intended for it to be. So now I'm roughing up the edges. I use my fingernail to kind of pull up all the edges and make them rough, and then yeah, it gives it a lot of good texture. So now I use this dark background paper because I really wanted to do like some snow. So I didn't use any gesso. This Carta Bella paper is super thick and luxurious. So I just splattered directly onto the page. And I'm using a variety of shimmers. I'm using some sage green and some seafoam green. And then I go in with some Heidi Swapp Color Shine. I use some white. So that's what you see me doing here. And it doesn't give the same effect as like acrylic paint, but it does give a shimmery white effect that I thought was reminiscent of snow. So now I'm working on back in some photos. And so at first I want to use the snowman paper for the two photos in the bottom right hand corner. And then when I bring it back onto my page, I realized that piece of paper is just too big for that space. And so I changed my mind, and what I end up doing is I back those two photos with the seafoam, just solid color. And that looks much better and it fits better in the space. I also cut those photos down a little bit. And then the one there at the top, I'm going to use that snowman paper, and I'm going to cut it to make sure that you can still see the snowman around the photo. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm kind of like placing my photo and trimming up the paper to fit, but so that you can still see some of the snowmen. So this was the title of this page is Semi Snow Day, because this was all the snow that we got last year in 2019, and it was so sad. And literally, you guys, after I made this page, like the day after I made this page, it snowed like a ton in here, and the kids were both out of school, and it was fabulous, and they got to play in the snow, and it was wonderful. So the title is going to be, like I said, Semi Snow Day. And so the Snow Day chipboard is from the chipboard phrases from Carta Bella, and then I just used some puffy alphas to add the semi. And then, of course, to make my rustic sparkle, I add some glitter. So I cut those out with Carta Bella snowflake die cuts on my Big Shot. They're really detailed, and so the Big Shot makes you be able to cut detailed glitter paper very easily. So now I'm just going to go through and fill in empty spaces with some of the chipboard pieces. I do add additional Nuvo glue to those just because they're heavy and I'm adding so much. I just don't want them to fall off. Doing my flip throughs recently, I've gone through and seen, pieces that have fallen off, and I hate that. So I don't want that to happen. So now I'm going to do some journaling. I use a white jelly roll pen on the back navy background. And now I'm just going to add in some Nuvo drops, and that's it. That is the page. It came together super quickly, and besides the sewing part, that did take a little bit of time, but I do love the extra texture that gives. So I'll leave all the links down below that you need. Pop over to Cherry on Top and find all of these products in the store for your snow day pictures. Thanks for watching, y'all. Please subscribe. Bye.